who you email is a deliverability decision. It's extremely important, actually. It is super important because if you email the wrong people, they are all going to mark you as spam. So you need to make sure that you're emailing only the right people. That is super, super important. So I need you to score every company against your ICP before anyone gets an email. You need to verify every address, load in only the ones that are marked as deliverable. We use Million Verifier for verification. You throw away all the catch-all addresses. Catch-all means you couldn't really verify whether they are real or not. Like you couldn't say that they're a good email or a bad email. It's just like in between. We can't verify them. Don't email them. Super low ROI. Because if you bounce on all of them, it's going to suck for your domain deliverability. That's going to be bad. So we're not going to do that. Yes. Then, obviously, we keep a permanent list of every address that ever bounced. So we have a database of people that we're never going to email ever again. That's very important. We're going to split them by the provider that hosts them as per this specific graph. So all the Google inboxes go into one campaign, the Microsoft ones here, the spam filter ones here, and all the other ones into the fourth campaign. And yes, that's pretty much like the 80-20 to lists in general. Once you have a list, because I know like all of these different tools like Apollo, etc., you have to pay a subscription. Once you have a list and you figured out how many emails you want to send per month, you can easily calculate, okay, well, I have, say, 1,000 emails that I can send every day. I want to send every person 2 emails. That means I can reach out to 500 new people a day. If I have 20 working days in a month, that means I can send out 20 times 500, which is 10,000 people, right? So with 10,000 people, you can easily go ahead to Prospeo, Apollo, etc. You can pull 10,000 people and you can then load them up and you can be sure that your campaigns will never run dry because you can recycle the non-responders after 30 days with a new email script. And the reason I'm doing it this way is, and why I'm not like on, like some people do email sequences with like 7, 8, 9, 10 steps. Doesn't make any sense. Especially if you're still in the cold phase. They haven't even raised their hand after they've received your initial email. Don't do that. They will mark you as spam like crazy. That's gonna cook your domains 100%. I send out 1 email and I do that until let's say I have the first email, right? I have 20 different variants of the first email. I send them all out to the first batch to figure out the winning ones. And then I only take the winning ones. And then I set up the winning ones in a new campaign after I recycle. And then the winning ones again 2 days after as the second stage. That's the only thing that I'm doing. It works. Done. Copy. Just a couple basic things. So, send plain text, no HTML, no images, no logos, no colors, no links, no phone numbers, no link written as plain text, none of that. Just keep the email super short, subject lines super short, run several variants of the email at the same time, as I've just explained. You can have one offer with like 20, you can have one single offer. Let's say you sell the same thing as we're selling, right? You're selling pay-per-call lead generation, right? You can have the same offer written out in 30 different variants. Done. Determine a winner until a variant has at least 500 cents. More would be better. 1,000 is probably, you can be pretty confident that after 1,000 email sent, you could be pretty sure that it either works or it doesn't. So that's about like statistical significance in general. So do you have enough iterations so that you can actually say, yes, this works or it doesn't work, right? You just need enough volume to judge whether that actually works. And in terms of judging, judge on replies, like actual positive replies and response rates, never on open rate. Do not track open rate, please. Just turn it off. It doesn't do anything. All the open rates that you're getting are fake anyway, since the most recent iOS updates about that stuff. Apple devices, for example, they mark your email as opened as default. So the number is useless.